Yeah. I say one time to everybody, man. Salute, man. You know what I'm saying? Happy Sunday to everybody, man. At least they say it's Sunday. You know what I mean? How we doing, man? How we doing? I got to give that shout out to Mother Earth, brother in the cut. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who hold me down, the Dunmore family, you know what I mean? All my moderators, FBA convo, you know what I'm saying? Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I got to give to everybody, man. Mr. Paramedic, man. Lance, you know what I'm saying? Brother Lance, 315, you know what I'm saying? 615, one of them, but you know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean, man? Everybody, man. It's been quite an enjoyable experience, man. And I like having a space to where everybody can come and just express their thoughts, express their opinions, and not be ridiculed and slandered and all of that stuff, man. So we gonna see what the turnout gonna be like this morning, man. We gonna see what the turnout gonna be this morning. But everybody's mad at Druski, man. And I believe that Druski's skit had lots of truth in it. Lots of truth. Um, Drewski touched on a lot of things within that skit. It was loaded, man. It's like he took his time and did his research. I don't understand why, when you hold a mirror up in front of someone and you show them their actual reflection, why they can't just be accountable, why they can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Why they can't accept it. I guess accountability is hard for some and easy for others, so to speak. But I think Drewski did a good job. There's so many times that these pastors have let us know that this is just a hustle. There was one instance where a pastor was like, he wanted 2,000. The lady only came up with 1,200, and he shamed around in front of the church. And he's like, "That's not what I said. You're not listening. You're being disobedient." She's like, "Well, I work on the 800." And he was like, "No, now." If someone don't have it, they don't have it. And why are you pressing them about their money? Why? Why? Do a majority of these pastors even have a job themselves? You know what I mean? It just makes no sense to me. Um, like the pastor who told them to church close the church doors. I can't remember that pastor's name right now, man. It'll come to me. But he was like, close the church doors. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Sapp, was it? Was it Marvin Sapp? Yeah, close the church doors. And he was going to hold people hostage until he collected the money that he needed, y'all. So I don't understand why everyone's so mad at Drewski. I think Drewski nailed it in his skit. He really exposed a lot. Um, in my algorithm, man, that's all I see is people complaining about Drewski's skit and saying that he was playing with God. And I don't see how he was playing with God, but I can see how he was exposing lots of pastors. He really exposed the church. Good morning and salute to you. Good morning and salute to you. We're talking about Druski, his skit. We're going to be talking about lots of things this morning. Now, I mean, it's a safe place. We all share our opinion. We don't get ridiculed, slandered. We just don't ask for the racism and all of that. But welcome to a safe haven. One time for everybody that's in. Hit that like button as you come in, please. It'll help get more people in the chat, in the live, in the talk, and we could turn up and have fun, y'all. Everyone is more than welcome to share their opinion. No one is going to be slandered or disrespected. We don't play that here. We keep it cordial and we keep an open mind. So to rock with this platform, you have to be able to think outside of the box, and you have to be able to agree to disagree, so to speak. But I like for everyone to be heard, and everyone's opinion at least creates food for thought. You know what I mean? Pimp Black Preacher. Y'all finna start early this morning, man. Are y'all finna start early this morning? Why I got to be Pimp Black Preacher, man? Y'all finna start early this morning, man. Ain't no Pimp Black Preacher, man. We talking about Drewski and his skit, man. I know y'all done saw it. Man. Let's open up. I know y'all saw it, man. It was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. But the church is mad. But people have, I'm not even going to say people, I'm going to say the church has been exposing itself for a long time now. You know, the church was exposed before that thing even popped off with TD Jakes, y'all. It was already exposed. A lot of these pastors are hustlers. You know what I'm saying? There's your pimps right there. There's your pimps. Pastors in the pulpit. Your pastors in the pulpit are pimps. I call them baps. They're some begging ass pastors, some begging ass preachers. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's what they are. You know, a lot of these pastors preach to y'all, take y'all money, and go off and sin they damn self as soon as they close the church doors. Now they creeping with the sister in the first row. I had her legs sitting open looking good in that skirt. They knocking on sister door like, Lord, forgive me, but temptation is a knocking. And they got a pocket full of y'all money to take her out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how that work. That's how that work, man. Them pastors are your pimps, man. Come in here this morning time, pimp black preacher. For real, man? For real, man? Yeah, man. That's just how it is, though. Like, there's so many things go on in these churches. Like, I wonder when I'm sitting in church, how does the same person sitting in the same row at the same time every Sunday get the Holy Ghost and start speaking in tongues and dancing at the same damn time? I'm like, is this rehearsed? Is this rehearsed? I just look at the, yep, it's about that time, y'all, and there it go. Woo! Woo! And she hopping around and dancing and, man, what's going on, man? The hell done got into you up in there, man? You know what I'm saying? Everybody running around the church. I'm not ready to run out the church. I'm scared now. The hell done got into y'all? We about to have an exorcist up in here, boy. Man. And you ever wonder why the pastor be the most best dressed in the church, man? He always drive the best vehicle, cleanest vehicle, and he's always the best dressed. And every time he's preaching, y'all, he's doing this about 30 times, just straightening up his clothes and fixing his cuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's a Louis Vuitton fashion show up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Pastor got on red bottoms. We could barely afford Nikes. Come on, man. Y'all know I ain't lying, boy. Y'all know I ain't lying, boy. These pastors be making you feel bad when you don't pay that tithe, boy. You be feeling like you about to go to hell right now. You really be broke. Like, damn, I can't afford. I had to pay my rent, car note, car insurance. The baby needs some diapers. You know what I'm saying? Them pastors make you feel bad by not paying them tithes, boy. You walk out the church with your head down, feeling condemned as hell. For real, man. Them pastors be making you feel bad, boy. Don't make no sense, man. But I wonder, they make you feel bad about not paying your tithes. But when you need something, let's say you need a light bill paid, or let's just say you need some gas money to make it that work. Can you go to the church? Can you go to the clergy? Can you go to the church secretary, treasurer? Can you go to the pastor, y'all, and ask them for a loan? Can you get that money from them? The only thing the church gonna do is feed you, because they buying all that food with your money. I think Druski nailed it, man. At the end, when the dude walked up the Druski car and asked the pastor, he say, I need you to pray for my wife. He said, have you paid your tithes? Have you paid your offering? He goes, no. You didn't get the hell out of here. You ever ask a pastor to pray for you? The pastor ask you for offering first, or ask you how have you served? What have you do to serve God? And next thing you know, you working for free in the church. You like, I thought I was serving God. I'm serving you. It's a difference. And every woman in the church is the first lady of the church. Every woman in the church while church is going on is acting in the capacity of the first lady, the pastor's wife. I don't see how she don't get jealous. She don't get jealous because she go home and help pastor count that money. That's what it is. She don't get jealous because she know she finna get everything she want. You know what I'm saying? They done booked that trip, that cruise. Today's service is gonna pay for it. And when they open the church doors for Bible study on Tuesday night, that's gonna be they spending money. You know what I mean? They go out and wine and dine when they get where they go. Then when they open the church on Wednesday night, you know what I mean, for choir rehearsal. Oh, that's gonna put their kids through school. You ain't got to go to school forever and get no license to do nothing, man. No. All you got to do is become a pastor, man. Become a pastor. Why waste all that time going to school? You know what I mean? When all you got to do is open the church. Come on, man. Every pastor, every church is filled with a pastor, a man who was just tired of doing hard work, y'all. He realized his son was hot, his hand was getting blisters, he's sweating, the pay ain't good. He was like, man, damn this, go open up a church. Why do you think you got like 13 churches on one block in the black community? 13 churches. Walk outside right now if you're in a black community. I guarantee if you walk the block, you're gonna see at least 5 or 6 churches. You're gonna see at least 5 or 6. Now, we don't need God that much. That's just how much they hustle in the hood. Why these churches ain't fixing these roads, man? Why the churches not building playgrounds and youth centers, man? YMCAs? Why the churches don't have like an after school program? Why the churches let you go hungry? Why the churches let your lights get cut off? You know what I'm saying? Why? Why they so quick to defend religion, but they don't defend the morale and the reverence of? Why? Somebody tell me why. So I think Druski nailed it, man. I think Druski nailed it. Y'all tell me like pastors like what's the dude name? Mike Todd. I don't know if y'all ever watched Pastor Mike Todd, but this man, like the best dress, he acts feminine though, but he got a tight dress code. You know what I mean? And he does crazy things. Like I once watched this man in the palm of his hand and rub it in another person's face right there on stage in church service. I'm not lying. Think I'm lying, go Google it on YouTube. Go look it up. Go look it up. It's the nastiest thing I ever saw. Nastiest thing I ever saw. You know what I mean? This pastor brings trampolines in. He's always flying from the roof and doing something crazy. It's like a Barnum and Bailey circus up in there. So I'm wondering why people are mad at Druski for exposing what was already pretty much exposed. You know what I'm saying? The church is not what it used to be, man. The church is a hustle. It's a hustle. And until people realize that, you always gonna go broke. Y'all gas needles on E right now. Gas tank coughing like they got a cold. Y'all holding on to that little bit of money so y'all can get the pastor. Pastor pulling up with his gas tank full. All his cars full. And all his properties is paid off. All his mortgage is taken care of. All his taxes paid. Pastor ain't wanting for nothing but for your money. And if you never notice, they preach on the same thing, man. When you go to church for at least a year, start marking things in your Bible. Mark down what you hear pastor talking about. And the next year on the same day, when you go to church, that pastor, you already gonna have it marked in your Bible. I know a pastor talking, this is what he talked about last year, this is what he gonna be. Yeah, I'm telling you, in holidays, you can really figure it out. Same scripture, same passage. We just hear so many of them, we forget that we hearing the same thing over and over and over and over. But they gonna get that money though. They gonna get that money. You know what I mean? They gonna get that money. Man, listen, man. Pastors, police, politicians, biggest liars, biggest crooks you'll ever see, man. You'll ever see, man. These pastors hustling. They got y'all waking up early right now on your off day, feeling like you're going to burn in hell if you don't make it to church and sing in that choir. And you know your ass can't sing. You know you can't hit a high note. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Why we got to do the white church versus the black church? Why we got to make it racist? Why we got, hey, you been on one since you came in this morning, man. What's up with you, Eric? You know what I'm saying? What's up with you, Eric? Hey, man, let's hit that like button, man. It's a safe space, bro. It's a real conversation. We can open up. We can crack them jokes. We can tell the truth and have fun up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be so uptight. Ain't nobody finna burn and go to hell in here, man. You ain't finna burn and go to hell for subscribing. I promise. I promise, man. I promise. But I don't know if I can forgive you if y'all don't hit that like button, though. All right, all right. Sergeant King says 100% facts. Good morning, Sergeant King. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, it is facts, man. It is facts. Never in the history of have somebody been able to go to the church and get the same thing from a church. Last 7 words for 50 years. Like, exactly. Exactly. What get me is people don't understand that they are still sitting in the same pew in the same church. Like your mama drug you here. Like eventually you graduate from school. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a witness? Eventually, you graduate from school. I don't care if you stay back 3, 4 times. They gonna find a way to make sure you graduate. You know what I'm saying? You just keep applying yourself, and you gonna get that diploma. And you get it. They push you right on out. Even if you too dumb to walk, they make sure you walk. You know what I'm saying? You with me? Okay, now check this out. How the hell your mamas them drag you to church? You know I'm Southern, y'all. Your mama them. Hey, how the hell your mama them drag you to church since birth, right? And you sitting in the pew, you don't even understand what's going on right now. You might still be sucking on the bottle. You don't know what's going on. Then you grow up a little bit. Now you wearing a little suit. You still sitting in church. Okay, well I can hear. I know what that word means. I understand, but why the hell is this man yelling? Mama, what I did to make this man angry? Now you hear about burning in hell and you know watch Michael Jackson Thriller video as a young kid, and now you just tormented, you traumatized. You know what I'm saying? You're hearing about demons and all this, dead people and ghosts and being risen from the dead. And then you become a teenager and you hearing the same thing. Mama them still dragging you to church and you're going to be on punishment. That girl better not call this house. You ain't going to go out and play no basketball today. You ain't spending the night nowhere. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you sit up there and you hearing the same thing. And you watching the time because you really want to be watching a game or playing a game or, you know what I'm saying, caked up on the phone with your boo thing or something. And it's all just seem like a waste of time, but you listening because you don't want to get in trouble. Then you get grown and you still going to the same church. Mama and them ain't coming no more. But you still going. And you still get the same message under the same guy. And ain't nothing changed for you. Ain't nothing changed for you like that. Eventually you graduate from school. You ain't graduated from church. You will never learn enough. You never learn enough. Why don't the church give you diplomas? You know what I'm saying? Certificate of learning, certificate of graduation. You know what I'm saying? Certificate of tithing. You know what I'm saying? Why? Why? Why all these people mad at Druski, man, for telling the truth, man? Why they mad at this man for telling the truth? You know what I'm saying? We the pastor, what's the pastor name? David something. JMMI. What's the church? David something. Man, listen, man. This man had like a $2.4 million wardrobe write-off on his taxes when he got busted. And it was all for Louis Vuitton, y'all. How many of y'all got Louis Vuitton? Okay, well, how many of y'all done given to a church? How many of y'all done showed up to a church where the pastor and his kids is dressed better than you? I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Y'all say y'all love pets and stuff, and now you saving your dog food money and your cat food money because pastor said if you don't pay your tithes, you're going to go to hell. You know what I mean? I'm going to take care of my cat. I'm going to take care of my dog. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going to burn in hell for letting my dog starve, you know what I'm saying, then so be it. So be it. Do it for the religion. You know what I'm saying? Do it for the religion. All animal lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Pastors be lying, man. Pastors be lying. A pastor say the first thing come to their mind, man. A pastor tell you the first thing come to their mind. They don't care. And they talk all slick to you and dare you to do stuff. I'm that dude you better not dare if I'm sitting in the congregation. I'm that dude you better not dare. What you gonna do, usher me out? I'll excuse myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wanna be here anyways. Really ain't wanna be here anyways. My mama and them used to drag me here with our little. I'm done with the church. Oh, so we can go home and watch Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Sunday NFL countdown or something. I'm finna go be productive. That's what I'm finna go do. But no, that's the nature of the beast. But to a Christian, to a religious person, to someone who's indoctrinated, they're never going to see the reality of what Druski was actually trying to display. They're never going to see it. They're going to take it offensive. He was playing with God. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was really exposing what was going on in the church. Why does a church need all of that? Why does a pastor need all of that? Creflo Dollar has like 2 personal jets. How many mansions? We don't know. Why do you need that? TD Jakes, Joel Osteen, all these mega churches. Mike Todd was another one that I named earlier. Like how? How? Have you ever heard Billy Graham preach? Amen. Knew black history better than anyone. I studied his history of black people in the Bible. I respect his teachings. The man, yeah, he was legendary, man. Billy Graham was legendary. Didn't he have a son that took over too? There's another Graham. Yeah, there's definitely another Graham. Didn't Billy Graham have a son that took over his ministry? I remember Billy Graham passing away. Didn't he have a son that took over his ministry? I remember when Kenneth Copeland got exposed. I remember when Bishop Howie Long got exposed. That's another one, man. Why all these pastors always touching on little kids, man? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, I guess that's your username. We're gonna say user. It's that TT4X. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Y'all go heavy on that like button, man. Let's get more people in here, man. Let's get this live crunk. Let's tell the truth. Let's have fun. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look at the exactly. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. That's who first engineered homosexuality. That's where it came from. The Pope, the Vatican, the Cardinals. The I don't want to say, y'all don't be mad at me. You too, don't do it to me. But the Catholic Church allegedly, you know what I'm saying, bought this stuff for bout. Bought this stuff for bout. Real talk. Now we getting somewhere. See the conversation opening up. That's what I'm talking about. See, y'all know I wasn't lying, man. I understand y'all was trying to fill me out, figure out what, you know what I'm saying? I get that, man. You know what I'm saying? We could talk, bro. I'm good peoples. I'm good peoples. You know what I'm saying? We could talk, bro. Because it's real. A lot of people don't have these real conversations. Where else you going to go on YouTube and have these conversations? Don't forget about the synagogue. Hey, you just put it out there. We can't forget. But I like how you're knowledgeable. I like how you're putting it out there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I like that. And thank you for the commentary. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the commentary. Real talk. But we all know and have seen the hypocrisy of these churches, the church leaders, the kind. Man, I used to go to church with a lady, man. She was only greeting you at the door because she had to. She knows she mean during the whole week, but today pastor gonna be on her if she got that mean spirit in her today, stand at the door greeting people because you're gonna affect pastor money. You know what I'm saying? So this woman would have this fake behind smile. She would be chewing the hell out some gum too. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. No, she don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? And then when she passed around the offering tray, she looking at you with a unit, you know what I'm saying? Trying to see exactly. And she looking at you with a unit trying to see exactly what you finna pull out of your wallet. You know what I'm saying? Man, she rolled her eyes every day. She was like the nosiest lady in the church. Instead of you listening to what the pastor got going on up here, you know what I'm saying? You eyeballing everybody standing up there like you just the principal of the dean. It's like, I'm telling you the usher, you security, you everything. Yeah, you right with the handout. With the handout. Then choose the one to start crying during the sermon and shouting and need some tissue to dry her evil ass eyes. You don't get the fuck out of here. Who auntie is this? Oh man. She's the type of woman, boy, you know she had her lima beans in the crock pot before she left for church that Sunday, boy. You know she was cooking her great northern beans and had her cornbread in the oven, boy. I'm telling you. She was a scary looking black lady too, man. She look like she mean, boy. She like she like the type of black woman that can never ever be successful selling candy in your neighborhood. Cause she opened the door, she just look mean as hell, man. What's good? What's good, Night Rider? What's up? What's up? You know what I'm saying? She couldn't even be successful as a candy lady in the neighborhood because she gonna scare the hell out of all the kids when they knock on the door. Better not knock on this door for no damn cookies. You know what I'm saying? The snake handlers were hilarious. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, see, you know what I'm talking about the church. I work at the casino. I see a lot of God Bible people in the day. See? And they'll stand up there and tell you that you shouldn't gamble. The Bible say you shouldn't gamble. For the love of money is truly the root of all evil. For the love of money is truly the root of all evil. Somebody say it with me. I said, for the love of money is truly the root of all evil. Meanwhile, he passing around the offering tray and looking at you with an eagle eye like, I wish you would not put nothing in that damn tray. That's that Las Vegas trip. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't wrong. You should only bet on yourself, man. You should only bet on yourself. You ain't wrong. You ain't. Hey, look, I want to highlight what he just said in the chat. I only bet on myself. Man, y'all take that as inspiration right there, man. Y'all take that as inspiration right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, just say, I only bet on myself. That's what you better do. That's what life is about, boy. And I'm not going to bet against me because I'm the one that's got to live this life. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one got to go through this experience as me. Hell no. Can't no pastor a pastor gonna tell. Ladies and gentlemen, can somebody please tell me what church Jesus went to? Let's start with that question. Ding, ding, ding. Class is in session. Someone in the comment box, please tell me. My name was BR549 until YouTube nuked my channel. Why did they nuke your channel? Oh, you was out there telling the truth, weren't you? First off, good morning, man. I'm gonna reach our comments out, man. We gonna rock out, man. Can y'all hit the like button, man? That's how we get people in here, man. Put me in the algorithm. Let's have fun. I'm gonna go back to Sharon. Sharon say, Jesus was G-A-Y. You know what I'm saying? G-A-Y. All right, you just say his own. You missed my comment. Sergeant, what comment did I miss? Let's hit that like button now. I'm not going to read too many comments if we can't be nice and hit that like button now. Come on, be nice. Sergeant, what comment did I miss? Last 7 words for 50 years, like damn. I read that comment. I'm trying to see if I missed one by you. Yeah, I read your comment. I read your comment. And thank y'all for hitting that like button. I read your comment, Sergeant. I remember reading it. But that's how it was, man. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. Thank you, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Let's rock out and have fun, man. I know everybody got some church stories they can tell. Everybody. And y'all tell me why the choir director was always... See, I can't use the G word right there. But I'm going to say, why was they always... Is it safe to say Skittles, alphabet community? Why is the choir director always of the alphabet community? Not the one below. I don't see one below. It must not have come through. Friendly. I see friendly. I see friendly. I'm going to read everybody's comments, man. I like to kick it with the people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what make the live pop, man. You kick it with the people. Because y'all say some crazy stuff, too. Have people rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about laughing. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about laughing. Man, I'm going to tell you what I really despise about the church. And I think this was a setup too, y'all. I think this was a setup because I literally watched this happen. And I was one of them people to where, like, if this ever happened to me, if pastor ever called me up in the front of this church and tried me like this, I'm going to embarrass pastor. Already had it in my head, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I used to just sit in church and think of the most evilest things. Like, if this man called me up here to call my name and shine on me, this is what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get banned from the church. So I have to worry about going every Sunday. I want to get up and hear this every Sunday, man. You know, I've been hearing this all my life, man. Let me live, man. You got me scared to die. Let me live. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it's the fact that they'll call you up there and they'll put oil on their hands and stuff and go through all these rituals. You just, you know, I don't like everybody touching me. You know what I'm saying? Even though you say you saved, sanctified, and holy, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what spirit you in and I don't know who you pray to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like everybody touching me. And these pastors to call you up there and rub all this oil on their hands. They be sweaty like some wrestlers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They want to sit there and draw crosses on your head and just give you whiplash while they just working your neck and all that. You know what I'm saying? Then in the whole attempt, their whole agenda is to attempt to push you down. Now, I'm supposed to get what they call the Holy Ghost and pass out. And there's somebody waiting behind me to catch me, y'all. They just know I'm going to fall out. Don't be, hey, don't front. Y'all know y'all done seen them standing behind the females too. They got little sheets and towels so they can cover the women up. You know what I'm saying? So when they fall, you know what I'm saying? They dresses and their legs and stuff ain't exposed. They cover them up. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Sergeant King say, me either, no touching. Okay, so Sarge, you with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with all that touching stuff. Pastor tried that ish with me. I don't care how many times you jerk my neck. I don't care how many times you speak in tongue. The Bible says it's supposed to be somebody present that can interpret what the hell you saying when you speak in tongue. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand what you saying, sir. And ain't nobody interpreting. And if I don't care, I ain't falling. Okay, how many times you push me? I am not falling back. No. They used to do that for a trust me test. Remember you did that with your friends? We got okay. What's up? What's up? Desaline's in the house. How we doing? How we doing? What's up, my man? How we doing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. We tripping on the whole Druski thing, man, and we telling church stories, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we back on one this morning, brother. We back on one, and that's why yesterday you made your comment. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna read that, but I know what you was cooking. You know what I'm saying? So when you came in and said that Jesus was Satan yesterday, we just had somebody come in this morning and say that Jesus is homosexual. They said they used the three letters though. I can't say the three letters. You know what I'm saying? I want my YouTube channel. But no, man. Pastor kept pushing my head, pushing my head, pushing my head, saying stuff in tongue, and every time, y'all, he just got a little bit more like forceful with it, a little bit more belligerent. You know what I'm saying? Like just because he was saying it in God's name today, and he just jerking my neck, man. Jerking my neck, you're hurting me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't trying to hurt me and gonna try to heal me at the same time. And he want to push me to see if I'm gonna fall. But remember back in the days, we used to play this little push game. Well, it wasn't even a push game. You get somebody to stand behind you, normally your best friend or a family member. And it's a trust game, right? And you fall back and you're supposed to trust them to catch you. Now, I'll play that game with some family members or a best friend because they let me fall. It's going to be something. But these people behind me are a little old and elderly. How they supposed to catch me? And why am I falling? I'm supposed to lay here on the floor like I done passed out to make you look good. No. The devil is a lie today. All right. Michelle Davis says, you went looking for God and found him in your imagination. How come happy Jesus? I'm gonna just say happy since gay also means happy, full of joy. Have 12. Actually, there was one woman. They just kept that here too. Mary Magdalene, the one she saved. I guess she was supposed to be a prostitute or something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She was a disciple. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He had one. She's standing right next to him in the picture of the Last Supper. Yeah, 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 yeah. She had one, but I'm with you. I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? Nah, what you mean when you say I went looking for God? Hold on, where's that comment? I just can't let you go with this. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Michelle, you said I went looking for God and found him in your imagination. Explain that. Are you trying to say God ain't in the church? Because that's what you're saying. I agree. Ain't nothing but demons in the church. That's why I was always in my imagination every time I had to go to church. I was imagining what the score was on the game that I was missing. Man, what time the bus gonna kick off? I hope Pastor just shut up on time today. I'm trying to get to that game. Hell, Pastor talking about. I'm trying to get to that game. Man, nah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. See, now people are glad that the internet done came out and you can stream this stuff. You can just sit home in your PJs. You ain't got to get dressed. You ain't got to iron nothing, starch nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do no shopping now to be lied to. Now you can just do it online. Adonai and Yahshua is not. I'm with you. That's why I said what I said to you yesterday when you came in live. I'm with you. I just couldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't say it. But I'm with you. I'm not in disagreement, man. I think both of us really know. Yeah, yeah. It's just I gotta be tight-lipped about certain things because I'm still trying to build a platform. But eventually the truth gonna come out though, because you gonna tell it. Hey, as we come in, man, as y'all come in, man, hit that like button, subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. That gets more people in the algorithms, man. Our ancestors. See, yep, I knew it was on the same thing. Now you finna make it a serious conversation. I knew it was on the same thing. I knew it. I knew it. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, brother. Already knew it. I knew it from how you were talking. I knew it. Two conscious people, we recognize each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Anointed spirits and people who walk in spirituality, they know each other, man. We familiars, bro. We know each other. They changed all our ancestors' name. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Even at one point in the Bible, the Song of Solomon, which I say is all please the slaves, but the Song of Solomon, there's one passage to where he goes, I wish I could find that passage. I wish I could find that passage. Because something about I am dark, like the curtains of Kedar. Do not look down upon me because the sun has tanned me. My mother was angry with me. My mother's sons were angry with me. She made me keeper of their vineyards, but my own vineyard I have not kept. So they were admitting that they were black, and they were admitting that they were slaves. You know what I'm saying? They were admitting that they were black, and they were admitting that they were slaves, and they were admitting that they were being hated because they were dark. You know what I'm saying? The sun tanned them. They was like, my mother's sons were angry at me. That would have been the slave masters, the mother's sons. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. They says Red Sea is in Egypt. If you go to Kentucky, Connecticut, you will see red. I just heard that this morning. I just heard that this morning. Everything happens to USA. I just heard that this morning. Man, why does everything happen to the USA? Why does everything? I'm waiting to see what somebody say about that one. Why does everything happen to the USA? Ooh. All right. Brother Dessalines says USA was Egypt, Rome, and Jewish. New modern day Babylon now, I say. All right. Eric says, before the Roman rewrite the Bible, effeminate people, homosexual people, the alphabet community was not sin. The real book of Ethiopia Bible have all 82 books. Why is it just 82? What up, FBA Convo? What's up? What's up? What up, though? One time for FBA Convo up in here. You know what I'm saying? One time for FBA Convo up in here. You know what I'm saying? We telling the truth about stuff. You know how we rock out in here, man. You got to be able to think outside the box to come up in here and rock out with us, man. This status represents Lucifer with the 7 horns in the Bible. All of that crap is symbolic, and all of it is astrology. All of it is based on astrology and celestial calendars and moons, and it's a whole man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like all of that crap is like twisted. What I don't get is how Jesus is on the cross and you shout Eli, Eli, which is short for Elijah, and is translated Eli, Eli was then translated in Hebrew as my God, why hast thou forsaken me? You knew this was going to happen. You're supposed to be God in the flesh. What the hell did you mean God forsakes you? You knew this was about to happen. And then you're calling for Eli, but you changed Elijah to John the Baptist and thought that nobody noticed. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. As of about is as below. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't want to go and hear about no Romans, no Pharisees, no Gentiles, no Levites. I'm an American. You know what I'm saying? Do anybody realize that that stuff never took place right here in America? Jesus never walked in America. I think the Mormons believe in what, John Smith or something like that. Was he the one that supposedly walked in America? Was he the one? The Mormons, John Smith or something like that? Alex Smith, John Smith, you know what I mean? But Jesus never walked over here, man. He never walked over here. And how was Jesus so white as hot as it is in the Middle East? Everybody else is brown. How Jesus stayed white? I just want to know. I just want to know. I just want to know. Why everybody supposed to have short hair? What barbershop? Did Paul run the local barbershop? Because Jesus never got a haircut. Moses didn't get one. And Samson had to grow his hair, his dreads that wore 7 shekels. You know what I'm saying? So he could pull down them pillars and destroy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm wondering, man. I'm wondering, how does this go now? And why did Paul write so many damn books in the Bible? Now, nobody wrote about Jesus till after 40 years had passed. And then other people come along, your Matthew, your Luke, and Martin, and this is like 80 years after Jesus now. None of y'all saw him. Where did y'all get these accounts from? And why the hell none of y'all got last names? I'm supposed to believe y'all. When I sign a document, I got to sign my first, middle initial, and my last name. How are we just supposed to believe something that says an account and it's just a single damn name? Huh? Where's your last name? How many black people's got empires now? Everything belongs to those thieves, yellow. Say it again. Say it again. This brother came in here to cook this morning. Then he woke up with the pots out. We learned, yes, we did. Yes, we did. Go ahead and start it up, brother. Go ahead and start it up. Go ahead and start it up, brother. Darn it, start it up. Africa is the real chosen land. From the age 12 to 32, the man we call Jesus was hidden with his people. This is why Rome couldn't find him, because Jesus was a black man. One thing I'm not going to do is ridicule someone else's beliefs. So I'm going to just say thank you for your commentary. You know what I mean? And brother, respect. You know what I'm saying? That's what you believe. That's what you believe. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Those people's takes our inheritance, make us slaves, work for them. Yeah, that's colonization, man. But if you think about it, though, that's all of America. That's all of wherever you live, but especially in America, man. You know what I'm saying? You got great-grandparents going back to work being door greeters at Walmart. How the hell you about 80 years old and you got to go back to work? How? How does that work? You 80 years old, you've been working your whole life. Your whole life. I used to go to churches. When I ask questions, they never answer. They're not going to answer. They can't answer because they know they're lying. They also know you ain't going to put in their offering tray when they pass it around, man. I had a pastor used to always tell me, wait on God. Wait on God. God got something good for you. Something good gonna happen for you. Oh, God got a plan. You gonna get your blessing. And then the pastor want to hand around an offering tray after you done lied to me and told me this, and bad things done happen and ain't get no better. So I go back to church. I'm sitting up there mad. I got my arms crossed and everything. Like, I can't wait for this motherfucker to pass around this offering tray. I'm looking down with a unit the whole time he talking. I'm rocking like this, y'all. Just looking at him. He passed around that offering tray. And I look at the pastor and I say, something good gonna happen for you. God got a plan for you. Wait on God now. Wait on God. Have some faith, because you ain't getting my money, mother. And I got up and walked up out the church. I sure did. Yep. Yep. Got up and walked right on out the church. I had everybody rolling. There were some people who was mad too. All right, Brother Dessalines says, as a preacher, how come Jesus born before Mother Mary? What I want to know is how come nobody talks about the fact that Mary was only 12 years old when she got pregnant with Jesus. But she was married to a grown man named Joseph. And we always talk about PDF. Now, I want to know. I want to see you. See what you started, Brother Dessalines? See what you started? I was trying to be good today. I was trying to be good today. See what you started? See what you started? Oh, we ain't going to talk about Constantine. There we go. There we go. The Council of Nicaea. Nicaea is what you mean. Nacaea is what you mean. 325 AD. Yeah. You right, though. You right. It was the first Council of Nicaea, 325 AD, when Constantine, Arius, Alexandria, and all. Yeah, you're right. That was Arianism. I think we talked about that yesterday. How come they never tell us what Jesus was doing 13 to 33 years? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, how come they don't tell us how a woman got pregnant and one never was touched and she was 12 years old and she was married? I mean, how did you marry a 12-year-old to begin with? How did she get pregnant and was never touched? I mean, and if you needed Mary to make Jesus, why the hell you didn't need a woman to make Adam? See, don't get me started this morning, man. The Spirit impregnated Mary. how the spirit impregnated Mary? Did he hit her from the back? Oh my God, man. I'm just... make it make sense, man. How can a spirit impregnate? If that's the case, boy, I hope my spirit get Megan good pregnant. The hell is you talking about? Hey, boy, listen. I hope my spirit get Megan good pregnant. Boy, the hell is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The chick from Colombiana. I hope my spirit get her pregnant too. I done seen some WNBA players. I hope my spirit get pregnant. What is you talking about, man? Y'all know I'm stupid. Don't get me started, man. Oh man, they tell us Mary is pregnant by a spirit. How? How? How, man? I want to know how. How can a spirit have a baby, man? You know how? How? All right. Howard Mahomes says Jesus' skin was like bronze and hair wool. Sound black man to me. Yeah, it sound black to me too. I know what you referenced in the passage from Revelations chapter 2, I believe. And that was also Paul's vision. I know what you're saying, but why don't it fit the description? You know what I'm saying? Why don't it fit it? And they telling you that Jesus is a made up son, God. Every time y'all see a picture of Jesus, y'all don't see the sons raised behind him. Y'all ain't never wondered why the sun was behind Jesus. Jesus was the world's first form of sunscreen, sunblock. He blocking the sun every time you see him. That was the world's first known form of sunblock, Jesus. That's why he's standing in front of that sun. That's why he's a created sun god. He's pagan. Somebody already said it. Council of Nicaea, 325 AD. Constantine. Them Romans, y'all. Somebody already said it. And realized that it was rewritten again like 400 years ago. Why do you think you got so many translations and so many biblical interpretations? Come on, man. Come on, man. All of this is like European indoctrination. It's a European interpretation that we all go by when we even read this nonsense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We talk about putting two of each animal on a big ass boat. Who the hell fed the lions? And how did you keep all the wildlife from destroying each other? Who went and gathered the poisonous snakes? Why the hell did you save a mosquito? You know what I'm saying? Why? How? How? Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm just saying, man. We done been duped. We done been duped. For real, we done been duped, boy. Y'all think somebody finna come out of the sky and save you. It's people in the graveyard resting in peace right now who was waiting on the same thing. Boy, ain't no way. You better save yourself. You better save yourself. What's up? What's up from Italy? Hey, y'all, we are in Italy, y'all. We in Italy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 305. What's up from Livorno, Italy? What's up? What it do? What it do, man? What it do? Hey, y'all, we over in Italy, man. I feel good, man. Hey, what time is it in Italy? What time is it in Italy? We talking about these churches, man. We talk about these churches, man. So somebody share a church experience with me, man. Somebody share a church experience with me. They tell us snake is a bad animal. How come the medicine? Yeah, that's true. Cherry picked. Yep, cherry picked. Cherry picked. You right. You right. Cherry picked. And that's what Christians do. They cherry pick through the Bible. They cherry pick religion. Snake represents Dambala. Okay, educate me on that one. Educate me on that one. I told y'all yesterday. Now this brother, I told y'all yesterday when I seen this brother name pop up. Now I done studied now the Haitian descent. I done studied them Haitian leaders and stuff. And I told y'all, and I saw this man name. This man knew something. He was powerful. I told y'all, when you see Dessalines, when you see that in the Haitian culture, or you see that name pop up in the American culture, man, do your research on it, man. Do your research. He'll tell you that name carry weight over there. I'm telling you, do some research. That name, lineage, y'all, in Haiti. Lineage. 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 Some black people are stupid. Back in the days, we used to treat people, use trees. Nothing. Exactly. We use herbs for medicine. Everybody's like, well, what did we do before then? Bro, it was tribal dances. The music, a lot of the rituals is about magic. You know what I'm saying? They call it voodoo and hoodoo now just to scare you, but it was indeed magic using herbals. They were thankful for the rain. They were thankful for the sun. They was thankful for the wind. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm the emperor in Bridgeport. Okay. I'm the kick ass in Bridgeport. Hey, salute. Salute to your kick ass. Salute to you. Salute to you. You know I rock with you. Salute to you. I already knew who you was when I saw your name, man. Give me my credit, homie. I already know what's up. Give me my credit. I already know what's up. I already know what's up. I watch salute, brother. I watch Neferkari Dessalines a lot on YouTube. And you know he breaks down everything, even the Dessalines lineage. You know what I mean? That's how I learned so much. That's how I learned so much. So I knew that's how I knew when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, Neferkari Dessalines. Yep, and he's Haitian as well. He's Haitian as well. That's how I knew. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, salute. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Back to these churches, man. Back to these churches. I want to know why everybody be so broke and devoted to giving their money to pastor, but now you got to make sure you and your kids eat at church before y'all go home from church because all your money gone now, and they done cut your EBT, your bills due, your car out of gas. You got to pray over the gas tank just to make it home from church now because you done gave your gas money to the pastor. You know what I'm saying? How? They banned Dessalines' name. I believe it. White people scared to say John Jacques Dessalines. Brother, I told you I recognized the name when I saw it. I told you that. I know. I know, and I know why they scared too. I'm just not gonna say it on here. But man, y'all some soldiers over there in Haiti, boy. Y'all don't play that, boy. Hey, listen. You know what? Let me touch on this real quick too. Y'all didn't notice after them Haitians kicked ICE ass in New York, the ICE went away for a while and came back reformed with the I don't give a attitude, and now they done started this stuff. Y'all remember the Mexicans and stuff? Remember they're like, aye, aye. The Mexicans were booking it. You know what I'm saying? Black people's out here running too, even though we American citizens, we just don't like popos and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we see them, we like, we out of here. Man, them Haitians opened up a glass of that. Boy, they was out there giving it to them damn ICE agents out there in New York. Boy, y'all remember that? And they gave it to them damn them colonizers too when they pulled up in Haiti. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, they ain't never tried to colonize Haiti again, have they? They better leave them damn Haitians alone. Boy, Haitian gonna fight, boy. Don't nobody fight like a Haitian, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Haiti gonna fight, boy. Haitians fight, boy. Haitians ain't with that running. They ain't with that talking. They gonna stand up, boy. Why this man, black magic and witch doctors and black people history was exactly, and that's why the Bible is telling you that sorcery and black magic and all of that stuff is bad. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. They were just fearful of it because see, they had to run into all of that, conquering these lands and these territories that they took. You see what I'm saying? That stuff is real. It's real. They say, let me make them fight each other. And man, all I know All I know is ICE was not this aggressive before them Haitians kicked ICE ass in New York some months ago last year. That's all I know. After that, it's like ICE went away and they came back on performance enhancement. Yeah. PEDs, y'all. It's like they came back on PEDs and I don't give up attitude. And now they came back just in, bruh. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. After them Haitians WWE they ass, they ICE ain't never been the same. They done been mean. Real voodoo. You don't exactly. But see, if you say this stuff to black people or a Christian, we're so Eurocentric now. We're so colonized and so indoctrinated now. They would think you're evil. They'll think that you are the devil. And I have these discussions with people. I still believe this stuff right here. Everything you're saying is who I am. Now, I still believe there is a higher power. I'm not sure who the hell he is. I just know they're really not going to introduce us to a real God. You know what I'm saying? And if there's only one God, why is there so many accounts of other gods? And if there's only one God, why would God say in the Bible that he's a very jealous God? What the hell are you jealous of if you're the only God? Come on, man. I just said that, brother. See? Yep. We cut from the same cloth, man. As y'all come in, man, hit that like button, man. Subscribe button. You know what I mean? Exactly, brother. I knew who you was yesterday, man. My spirit recognized your spirit, bro. When you first made that comment, my spirit recognized your spirit, brother. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe button as you come in. You know, please and thank you. You know, let's get the algorithm popping. Let's get more people in here, man. We can only do that if we hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Please, you know what I'm saying? We can have a good conversation. I rock out with everybody. I'm very open-minded. But I do ask that y'all help me. I'm trying to grow my platform. So as you come in, y'all hit that like button. I'll read your comments, you know what I'm saying? We can chop it up, put your thoughts out here. Nobody gonna attack you for your thoughts. All opinions are food for thought. And in here, you know what I'm saying? We learn to just agree to disagree. You know what I mean? But everyone's gonna be respected, man. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all help me out, man. Religion is like a lottery place. It is. It is. Think about it, man. They got you waiting your whole life based on religion controlling you, control. People ask me how come I don't like religion. Because it's controlling and it's divisive. It's controlling and it's divisive. And it is. It's controlling and it's divisive. We are here to help those stupid black people to worship money. Bruh, I don't even want to touch on that one. You right. You are so right. I don't want to touch on that one because we're talking about like a third of the pastors. You know what I'm saying? Then we got your hustlers. Man, then you got, you're on it. You own it. You own it. You know what I'm saying? You own it, brother. You own it. But it's just terrible. And the fact that these pastors know they're finna open up these church doors. This is supposed to be the temple of God, as they call it. You know what I mean? But you finna stand in here and lie to get money. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if I get $1, I'm happy too. I be asking everybody that come in, you know, hey, just send $1 to the cash out. $1. So I'm not even like a pastor. I done heard pastors say, we don't accept 5, 10s, and 20s. We doing 50s and up. We trying to do big things. We trying to open up a daycare and a nursery, and we trying to get a bus, and we trying to build a playground, and we trying to get a bigger church. You know what I'm saying? Man, real man talk today. Yeah, real talk. Real talk. I told y'all this is my space, man. This is how I like to kick it. I ain't one of them people that's gonna get on here and argue with people, get out of character, think I know everything, be yelling at people. Nah, I like to kick it with people. That's what social media is all about. It connects us. You know what I'm saying? It connects the like-minded. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Real talk. Let's continue to hit that like button, please. Let's continue to hit that like button. Moderators, can we please put in the chat, you know what I'm saying, hit that like button, subscribe button as you come in, you know what I'm saying? Thank you, thank you, thank you. One time, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, but that's what it is. And can we please put the cash out in the chat as well? $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness. I love when preachers, if I buy land to have churches, I was laughing out. Right, Right, just to build a bigger church to pack more people so they can get more money. That's like going from a small artist that's doing opening shows to being a mainstream artist, and now you can get more money. You know what I'm saying? Because I just need more people to buy more tickets so I can pack this concert. Or this time, instead of performing at this small venue, we're going to perform at this stadium. It holds more people. We can draw in more money, more revenue. That's all these pastors are doing. And then what get me is they tell y'all, hey man, next week when you come and family and friends day, bring a family member with you, bring a friend with you. And the whole time they was like, yeah, the more people you bring, money, money, money. You know what I'm saying? Ching, ching. That's how they thinking. But they don't know more money, more problems, man. More money, more problems. Churches ask you to, right, and why? Why? And in the Bible, what I learned in Bible college is when they ask for the first 10% of your increase, they're talking about your harvest, the fruits of your labor. Like if you have a shop and you make clothes, then bring some clothes to the church to put in the pantry to help people. If you're a farmer, then you bring crops. You understand what I'm saying? If you do this, then you bring that. So that way they always got something to help the community with. Because the church used to actually be the first schoolhouse for black people, y'all. But somehow churches stopped teaching and they started swindling as soon as they subscribed to this Eurocentric Christianity BS. You know what I'm saying? Church is a business. You're right. That brother cooking. That brother cooking. All right. I don't want to call you by your handle. It sounds like I'm being racist. You know what I'm saying? We're going to say wet. We're going to say wet. Wet say I'm making eggs with cream cheese. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank you. Thank you. Now you're going to make me look at your... Now you're going to make me look at you. Wait. I got to see you now. I got to see you. I can't see you. I can't see you. You're going to make... Hey, you know what? I'm going to make you a moderator. I'm gonna make you a moderator. You call me handsome. Thank you. Thank you. But I can't see how you look, though. I can't see how you look. Don't diss my troll page. Don't troll me. Why you trolling? You ain't gotta be a troll. Be part of the family. Don't be a troll. Why? It's Sunday, man. Take a break from trolling. No, that's what mess up your money. Take it back. Take what back? Nope, nope. Because as long as you're a moderator, you can't troll me. Nope, nope. All right, imagine. Brother Desaline says, imagine they love money like that. You never see they do good things. Never. Smooth Vision says, you mind coming to my podcast tonight to speak further on this topic? Hey, send me an invite. I don't mind. Now, I don't want to walk into something that you guys are going to try to, you know what I mean? Now, I'm prepared now. But as long as it's innocent, sure. 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 I don't mind at all. I need to take down some info or something from you. How do we make that happen? Come on, why must I take it back? Why must I take it back? Stop trolling and congratulate people. Keep it good and keep it 100. People love you and you love them. Respect and love. See, I like that, Quentin Jackson. I like that. I like that. Um, I'm not sure what you need from me to make that happen, my man. That's pretty much what I was asking you. My link is pretty much like Uncut Consciousness. Email me. We are gods, and that's gods with a Z. So we are gods, WEAREGOD as in dog, Z 2018 at yahoo.com. Matter of fact, let me put that in the chat for you. Put it in the chat so you know where it's at. I'm put it in the chat so you know where it's at. Put it in the chat so you know where it's at. Put it in the chat so you know where it's at. I'll send a link to your email. Sounds good. Sounds good. But no, we could speak on it, brother, because I don't mind putting the truth out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind. It's just, man, black people are afraid of being different, man. We always want to fit in. I don't want to fit in. I want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? I want to stand out. That's what I want to do. I want to stand out. I don't want to fit in. I want to stand out. What if everybody we look up to would have just been bothered to just fit in rather than standing out? Everybody protect Jesus, but what if Jesus had decided to fit in rather than stand out? You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. All right, so I'm going to drop that email. Right there. And we're going to drop that cash app right here. And we should be all set. We should be all set. You are king doing king shit. Everybody can't recognize what you do. Hey, thank you, my man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can't recognize what we do. We are kings doing kings. Because kings tell the truth and they defend their people. And you just earned your spot as a moderator, my man. You got that. You got that. Wet, is you still with us, Wet? All right. Brother Dessalines says, always love yourself first before everything. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. Smooth Vision, I'm going to make you a moderator as well. You know what I'm saying? Wet, is you still in here, Wet? Wet. I'm trying to see who Wet is. She said this her troll page. I'm trying to see who she is. She want me to take it back and stuff. I don't want to take it back. I don't want to take it back, Miss Wet. Man, but it's like people don't realize there's population control. And if you want to dominate and control a population of people, the best way to do it is through religion. If you've got 7 billion people and you can get at least about maybe 5 billion of them to believe the same thing, and all you got to say is in Jesus' name or in God's name for them to do whatever you tell them to do, man, how easy is that, man? How easy is that? I just give the message and I'm not going to force anybody. That's where I'm at with it. I try not to even have these conversations. I try not to because a lot of people can't have these conversations. You know what I mean? They're indoctrinated. They have that fear in them. They don't realize that the Bible, it feeds on your fear. It builds fear and it feeds on your fear. You better be scared to doubt or you're going to die and go to hell. You better do this or you're going to such and such. But if you look around you, all the elites who claim to be Christians are doing evil and they ain't worried about dying and going to hell. They're living their lives while they're living. And that's what life should be about, living accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But living. All right, Quentin Jackson says, don't worry about what kings do. Everybody can't understand what kings do, and kings don't eat explanation. Okay, they need action. They show people how true. Okay, okay, brother, well spoken, well spoken, spoken, brother Quentin Jackson, well spoken. All right, brother Dessalines says, see, I've come to the USA 2011. I always tell friends the truth. They're never going to listen. They're never going to listen because they have that fear. Research and learn. You know what, Eric? Welcome to the moderator family as well. You know what I'm saying? Research and learn. Real talk. Research and learn. That's the key. Then with facts. And the only people, and when you do the research, when you obtain the knowledge, don't be afraid to use the knowledge. If you know that the first slave ship was called Good Jesus, don't be letting your people run around here hollering, oh, Jesus delivered me, knowing that Jesus really did deliver your damn ancestors. Wake your people up. Wake your people up. Right, right. Listen, man, the most powerful things that does affect us, them bastards ain't gonna put that in the Bible. They not gonna put that in nothing we can read. No. That's why I chose to pick up encyclopedias and thesauruses and stuff like that. I chose to really read. People do weird things, godly. Men do godly things. It's different. Yeah. They say Adam was the first human. Yeah, we know that's a lie. We know Adam wasn't the first damn man. We know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. We know that's a lie. Real talk. Real talk. We know that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button, please. Hit that subscribe button, please. You know what I'm saying? We bonding in here. This is the type of lives we do right here. Safe space, man. Everybody can speak. Everybody can speak. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can speak. After the battle to the sky, who was live on Earth? I know where you're going. I'm not gonna stop you. I know where you're going. And bro, it's our responsibility. Repent for the things that you do and mean it when you talk to the Father. Facts. Oh, that's just all based on what you believe, my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is the Father? Let's ask that question. Who is the Father? When we say Father, who exactly are we calling Father? Father Time? Who are we calling Father? They say Son of God have kids with human. Let's be specific. Who created the human? Mm. We are spiritual people living under the spiritual warfare. We are spiritual. I agree. And I agree with spiritual warfare. I agree. I agree. If we are all created by God, how come things say sons and humans? You're right. You're right. And see, that's why I say words carry weight and words cast spells as well. Like if you tell someone, be blessed, you're telling them to be less. Slow it down. May God be less you. No, I want to be more abundant. You know what I mean? I want to be more abundant. I want to be more abundant. They call this philosopher advanced. People need to start speaking up. The people who know better need to obviously do better. Love you, brother, with God's love. Keep the message flowing. Save souls for the kingdom. People who know better should actually do better. You know what I mean? Okay, brother, you said kingdom. You didn't say paradise. You didn't say heaven. You said kingdom. What's your denomination? What's your religion? Brother Jackson, what's your religion? Did we ask ourselves why the same that people? Bro, do you know how many times that has been repeated in history? Do you know how many times that's been repeated in history? Honestly, these people, the same, the crucifixion, the resurrection, deceived for the same amount of only one God. God is our Father. Just be like-minded that everyone has different beliefs. Okay, now I'm not saying that God doesn't exist. I'm breaking myself out of European indoctrination, so I don't speak that way. I'm not gonna say God is my Father. I'm just gonna say respect to the Most High. You know what I mean? Respect to the Most High. That's how I speak spiritually. Respect to the Most High, the higher powers, because everyone believes in different things. It's a difference between saying Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, or just Happy Holidays. You know what I mean? They look like us and already in the earth. You want some deep stuff. Everybody ain't ready for what you on, brother Dessalines. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And I can touch that too. But it's just I know everybody's not ready for that. You have to walk people into that conversation. I live in temple. Yes, Jesus within us, that man, God. It's within us every time you feel condemned. Now you're speaking my language. Now that's spiritual talk. Now you're speaking my language. See, I don't subscribe to religion. I believe that we carry God inside of us. I believe that voice you hear that we call a conscience when you're about to do something bad, you get that gut feeling that something tells you don't do it. I believe that's the God inside of you telling you, hey man, you know better, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? So spiritually, I feel that's where I'm coming from. So Quentin, you nailed it. You nailed it. God used Trump to free us. God, I mean, people can be used, man. People can be used. Everybody has a purpose and a calling. You know what I mean? You see now, Pete going to jail. We'll see. We'll see. This never happened. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But I do believe that the earth, uh, excuse me, is starting to cleanse itself. I believe that the earth itself is starting to cleanse itself of evil. You know what I'm saying? You're right. You're right. No U.S. president has ever gone to jail. You're right. There should have been at least 2 or 3 that has by now. But you're right. As we come in, if you're new to the conversation, if you're new to the channel, let's hit that like button. It's free, y'all. You know what I mean? It just helps bring more people into the chat. Every time you hit that like button, it puts this live into the algorithm, and we can get more people, more opinions, have a better conversation, you know? Bill Clinton's supposed to be in jail too. I'm not gonna say that on here. I see you. I see you, but certain things I can't read if I want to save my channel. All right. Don't have nothing to do with indoctrination or religion. It's spiritual. No, 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 no. All religion is not spiritual. Spirituality and religion is 2 different things. Now, religion and superstition can be referenced as the same thing, but you cannot reference spirituality and religion as the same thing. Even Romans says that superstition and religion are almost one of the same. Spirituality and religion, 2 different things. Religion is man-made. Spirituality isn't. You're born with spirituality. All right, let me get back to the comments. The Most High is the Most High may be, come on, Quentin, let's be respectful. The Most High may be your father if that's your belief. First off, I don't know who your Most High is. I just don't go for what people tell me. No man is sure of who God is. No person has ever seen God's face. Nobody knows the truth. That is that fear factor. That is that Eurocentric biblical indoctrination. We don't know. All we can do is respect the fact that we know that there is a higher power. And I respect what people believe. All right. That's the spirit who you accountable for what you do. And we all follow no religion, only spirit. Well, we got to be careful that we're speaking in the spirit and we're referencing the spirit and we're not speaking biblically and referencing the Bible or referencing religion, so to speak. You know what I mean? It's just the words we pick. Conscious spiritual people speak way different than religious indoctrinated people. See what this brother just said? I used to follow religion, not anymore. Religion is just like superstition. It creates a fear. Step on that crack, break your mama back. Or if I don't go to church and pay these tithes, I'm gonna die and go to hell. You know what I mean? It's all fear-based. It's fear-mongering. Brother, when you conscious, when you spiritual, that is your freedom. That is your free will. My man Eric says deja vu. Eric, you having a deja vu? We've had this conversation before. Evil, nevertheless, forever, just like storms. It rained for a little bit and then it's gone. Same concept. different concept. We started out talking about, well, the first thing you said, brother, was that religion and spirituality is the same. And it's not. It's not the same concept. Now, when you reference things like a storm coming for a bit and then it dries up, that could be trial and tribulation, and that could be enduring that and perseverance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That could be speaking perseverance. It could be speaking power, empowerment, holding on, don't let go, stay in the fight, put on the full armor of God, Ephesians 6:10. You know what I mean? That type of talk is what I get from the statement of evil nonetheless forever, just like storms. It rained for a little bit and then it's gone. Same concept. That would be more related to the concept I just gave you. But there is a difference between religion and spirituality. All right. Quentin Jackson says, I love you, brother. Keep doing your job, bro. Save souls. Love you too, brother. You keep doing your job, brother. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your job as well. With you doing your thing and me doing my thing, we should meet somewhere in the middle, and the world should be a better place soon. The world should be a better place soon. The least we can do if we new in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit that like button as we come in, that thumbs up button, y'all. I promise it don't hit back. Hit that button. It ain't going to hit your back. Help me build. Let's show some love in 2026, y'all. We having a good conversation. Everyone's being cordial. No one's slandering anyone's opinions. You know what I mean? Let people know that they can come to channels like this and speak their mind, speak their opinions. And you can do that for me by hitting that like button. Help get me in the algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. All right. Love you, brother. That's right. I'm seeing your soul. And when you are, you know what I'm saying? It's because internally, y'all, we know right from wrong. We all get that gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? Eternally, we all know right from wrong. So yes, that is the God in us. That is the most high, the higher power, the ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you believe in, as long as you believe in something positive, you will do positive things. I'm not somebody that's going to tell you what you should be believing in, because if it was just one thing, it wouldn't be so many damn things to believe in. Real talk. It's confusing as hell. How you supposed to narrow it down? It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. You supposed to pick the right religion, the right God, the right church, and hope you made the right decision before you die. It's too much to choose from. There is no fear factor if you're giving proof that you exist every day, which is a gift and a blessing. Why should I have to question it? I don't know really. Right. See, this brother, see, now you talking. Now you talking like a spiritual brother and not a religious brother. Okay, that's how we talk, brother. I think I just might have saw you go through your breakthrough and your transformation right here live. Because you talking totally different right now. Now, what I hear in you isn't fear anymore. I hear you being liberated. I hear your conscience being freed. I see your spirit coming to life. And then you're going to become more inquisitive. You're going to start doing more research for the truth. And that leads to power. Progress is a slow process, man, but nobody ever says that it doesn't happen. You'll get there, we'll get there. You'll get there, we'll get there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here real quick, get some things done. I'll be back on soon, shortly, you know what I mean? I'm going to check my algorithm, see what's going on. We'll have some things to talk about. I want to talk about Corey Holcomb and Alton Daniels as well. Y'all let me know if that's something you want to talk about and discuss. It's always okay to disagree because we all have opinions, but exactly. And that's what it is. Exactly. And that's the type of platform I bring. And I want, you know what, I'm going to make you a moderator because with you saying that, you believe that. So anyone that comes in here challenging anyone's opinion or disrespecting people because we should know how to agree to disagree, then you know what your job is. Get them the hell out of here. You know what I mean? Thank you for reminding me because spirituality is all you and it's all in you. No explanation need to be said. When you feel what you feel, you know what. Exactly. You got it, brother. You got it, brother. You got it. Brother Quentin Jackson, you got it. That's it right there. That's it right there. That's it. In a nutshell, that's it. That's it. As we come in, y'all, hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. Help me. I've been sitting at 13 likes here for the longest. And so many people that came in here. Good show. Corey and Anton would be a good show. Okay, so when I come back live, we'll come back discussing Corey and Anton. And it's not to highlight two brothers down there going to combat. It's to highlight the difference of the mindset, what triggered that to happen, and who do we think was the bigger person? Who do we, you know what I'm saying? So when I come back, we'll discuss that. So I expect to see everybody back respectfully, especially the moderators. I expect to see everyone back. You know, if you're out with the family and doing something, can't make it back, I understand that. I understand. Just, watch the live when you can or pop your head in when you can. Make your comments, you know what I'm saying? So we can say one time, salute to you, big up you, you know what I'm saying? Because all of us are family, you know. You'll be at work soon. Well, brother, we'll definitely hold it down for you. And just join us when you can. But we appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? You're always going to be a moderator. So, y'all, if I made you a moderator, turn on your notifications and definitely subscribe so that when I do go live, you guys get the notification and you can come in here and you can handle the chat and do your thing. You know what I mean? Because I depend on y'all as well. And thank you for being willing to be moderators. And thank y'all for being like-minded people who think outside of the box. Thank you for being conscious. Thank you for being spiritual. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you for being cordial. This is what it's all about. So with that being said, y'all know what to do, man. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with your higher power, man. And remember, y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. Ashe, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. See, y'all making it hard to get off here. Now the numbers keep popping up. You know what I'm saying? You're making it hard to get off here. Ladies and gentlemen, as you come in, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. You know, it's the only way to move this thing through the algorithm so we get more people in here. You know, I was gonna hop off, but I seen them keep getting more people in here, and we was actually having a good conversation. We was talking about church and exposing pastors and the hypocrisy of some churches, religion, things of that nature. We speak freely in here. It's a safe haven, a safe place. Everyone's opinion is at least considered food for thought. We just don't do it racism and foolish stuff. All right. Y'all, I'll be back. The next live will be based on Corey Holcomb and Alton Daniels. You know what I'm saying? And their little mere scuffle. See you soon. Ashe.